A couple of cryptos that I'm invested in right now is XRP, Ripple, Cosmos. It's at $15 per coin. VeChain is something that I'm heavily invested into as well. It's at 37 cents right now. I'm invested into Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, Dogecoin, and where I'm buying a lot of my cryptos at is on Uphold. We're looking good, especially on US30 right now. Looking at the daily chart, I want you guys to notice this previous candle. We had a lot of bulls in the market right here, and you guys can see that the current daily candle that we're on right here. Do you guys see this long wick right there? It's showing us that price did go down to these levels right here, but it's completely rejecting these levels. So I think now we're going to see a push up. I'd say a good 1,000 pip push, 500 to 1,000 pips. So I'm going to just enter my market execution since we did miss our limit order right here. I'm going to have a 500 pip TP. Risk is going to be 158 pips right below these wicks. We're going to see what we can get out of this trade right here. XRP's blowing up, guys. Look at it fucking go on the hourly chart. Once it breaks this resistance, it's definitely going to this next zone right here, which is at like 51 cents, 52 cents. So I'm telling you guys, fucking expand your ways of making money. Don't rely just on forex and put that money into other things. Like there was a student that took a $200 account to I think it was like $8,000, and I told him, I was like, bro, do not trade this next week. Do not trade one fucking time. Withdraw at least $6,000. Keep 2 bands in your account and use that to invest into cryptos, into something that's just going to make you more money. And I think it's crazy because I bought a car recently, and I had to put like $12,000 down for it. And my buddy, he told me, he's like, before I got that car, he told me, he's like, Colt, just put it in a Charles Schwab account and just let that money sit there, bro. And he said, yo, Colt, remember that money I told you to put into a Charles Schwab account that you spent on that car you got? I was like, yeah. He's like, you know, if you would have done that, your money would have been over $100,000 right now. I was like, fuck. So it's that short-term gratification. I know a lot of you probably want that Gucci belt. You probably want to get a car. You probably want to do something that's just like going to give you that short-term gratification, that short-term happiness. But in the long run, you can use that money and wait it off fucking 6 months, a year to get what you really want. And then that money can double, it can triple, it can quadruple, it can just go to astronomical numbers. So I'm telling you guys, really be smart with your money. I'm going to make you guys a fuck ton of money if you guys fuck with me over these next couple of months and this next year. But I want you guys to be really smart with your money. And it's not just being smart with your money. You have to be smart with the way that you make money. Like this trade right here, it's up probably 200 pips now. Like if you're happy, if you have hit your daily goal, close the trade, get off your MetaTrader 4 app, close your laptop, you're good for the day. Like you guys need to get into the fucking groove of just making money, saving that money, keeping it, putting it into other investments. Withdrawal or trade, withdrawal, disappear. Why do you think I'm off Instagram all the time? Like I have these phases where I'm on Instagram, then I'm gone. No one can find my Instagram right now. Why? Because I deactivated that shit. I'm literally living my life. I'm making me what's happy nowadays. And I was with one of my mentors the other day, and we were on a sales call. Like we were doing a sales call with the future student, and I was having him talk to the future student to qualify them. And the student, it was so funny because that student, he was like, I want to retire this year. And my mentor was so funny. He laughed and he's like, huh. He's like, let me tell you something. I thought I was going to be a millionaire before 25 years old. I thought I was going to have the Rolls Royce. I thought I was going to have the yacht. And I didn't. And he's like, do you know what? That's perfectly fine, because do you know what I'm really proud of today? I'm happy. And that hit me so fucking hard, because a lot of people nowadays, they aren't happy. They don't love themselves. They don't love the life that they live. So you guys might not have that Rolls Royce, or you might see someone who has it. Like, I know a kid that was in the e-commerce space. This kid had a Lamborghini, like balling out, going crazy, and he committed suicide. So those things don't make you happy. And the other day, I didn't even post on the social media or anything, but for the Super Bowl over the Sunday, I got invited on a yacht, like a really, really nice boat with some very high-end people. And I was talking to the owner of the boat. I was like, do you know what really makes me happy? Is you invited me on this boat with you. And you're successful. I know, Bobby, you're so successful. I can see that already, but I can tell that what makes you happy is having the yacht to be able to bring your friends, your family on it, and not just yourself. Because what the fuck is the point of having a yacht if you can't have people on it that you love, that you care about? So I really want you guys to just completely switch the way that you think, because you guys are all super fucking powerful individuals and you can have anything you want in life, but don't get caught up in the mix on the hype. And that's why I'm like kind of off Instagram right now, because it's all hype. Everyone just flashing stuff that thinks it makes them happy, but it really doesn't. Like, guys, I've driven in Lambos, Ferraris, I've stayed in mansions and done just the craziest fucking stuff you can imagine, but it really didn't fulfill any desires that I had. What really makes me happy today, this is like my mentor, what makes me happy today is the person I am today. All the life experiences I went through, all the self-development that I did, all those parties that I dedicated not going to, all just like working on myself. And that's huge, guys. You, that is what is important, is how much you can become a better individual, because you guys all want to become the ideal individual, the perfect version of yourself. Don't you want to like pull up to your parents? Like nowadays, when I pull up to my dad's crib, I don't have a mom in my life, but when I pull up to my dad's crib, he always tells me how proud he is of me. And I think that's crazy, because when I was 17 going on 18, he was like, Colt, you're going to end up jail if you keep doing this shit that you're doing. Now my dad's not saying that shit. He's seen me pull up to the crib and how successful I am now. But that's what you want to do, is just show people that really one thing that's huge for me is my past will never define my future. And I mean that in a way that just because I made bad decisions in the past, that doesn't mean I'm going to be a bad person for the rest of my life. That does not mean I'm not going to be successful just because I did dumb things, just because I partied, just because I stole, I shoplifted, I did these horrible things that I definitely regret, but it's not so much regretting it. It's like, okay, those were learning lessons. But you guys enjoy those fucking profits on US 30 right now. Trail stop loss to entry, close 50% profits, and let this motherfucker ride to TP.